What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Dee Dee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another reaction video, you guys. So this particular video is an eviction, y'all. So this is a woman who is getting evicted from her property from her rental property, and from the video it's saying that this person or whoever the person, you know, who rented this place hasn't paid rent in 2 years, y'all. So I thought this was an interesting video to react to. Make sure you guys chime in the comments below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hype up the video, y'all, and leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, here we go.
Good morning. Good morning.
Memphis, Tennessee. This process server shared another live video of her serving an eviction. This tenant hasn't paid rent in over 24 months, and it's time for them to go.
Eviction in progress. Eviction in progress. We coming in.
And shout out to Doorbell News. This video comes from Doorbell News, that channel. But yeah, let's continue.
We're here to execute the eviction this morning.
Damn, do they got to break in? They can't open the door. Oh, this is crazy.
Hey, is somebody here?
It takes them several minutes to get inside of the house, so we'll fast forward.
This is the part of my job a lot of y'all don't get a chance to see. I don't know why they don't come to the door. They already been informed. They know what's going on.
They don't want to leave.
Why they don't come to the door?
You know that the people are coming. Why not just listen? And if you know that you're getting evicted, stop being delusional. Just you'll fare better just to pack up your stuff, put it in storage, and figure out something else, as opposed to staying in the property and thinking that these people are not going to get you out of there, because now they're going to have to put your stuff all on the street. And, you know, I've seen a situation where people were evicted and it was raining and all this stuff got wet. But if you know that these people are coming to evict you, but they want to hold on to the last minute, hoping and praying that they just going to let you stay in this place, you know, and you know you haven't paid rent. It's diabolical to me. But let's continue.
This will make the job dangerous because you never know what's on the other side over there.
Right.
You know, they don't want to cooperate. They know we here at the house. They got cars in the driveway. They don't want to come outside.
You got some nice cars, but y'all can't pay y'all rent? It's crazy.
Yeah. Somebody is occupying the property. The license stuff still on. But the homeowner wants his house back.
Now they won't open the door.
Imagine not receiving rent for long periods of time and still being responsible for financial obligations with the bank.
Exactly. But you know what? I think a lot of people don't understand how this works out. They just think you don't have. They think when you rent out property that you don't have bills. They don't care. So they don't understand that, hey, when people, you know, own property or financing properties, they still have obligations and bills to pay on those properties. It's not like everybody owns those properties right out. So a lot of the times the people who are leasing or renting still have mortgages and insurance. They have bills they have to pay as well. So when you don't pay your rent, sometimes their bills, you know, they have to foot the bill. They have to foot the cost of their bills because you're not paying. And to be in a property, this man says, for 2 years and not pay rent, that's putting a strain on the owner. But they don't care. They just sit there scot-free, and you don't care about the owner and their bills that have to be paid. So, and then you think that's fair? So yeah, that's just crazy to me, y'all. Let's continue.
Eviction in progress. Anybody inside? We have a locksmith here. We make our way inside when they don't let us inside. We ain't lock you in. I've been telling you to come open up the door. It's not locked. You could come out. You're not locked in. You're not locked in. What happened? Who all in the house with you?
Me and my mama.
Okay. Can you come to? Is it the back door not open?
No, the back door don't work.
What's going on with this door?
It don't. It's locked. Ain't nobody letting me out. I'm trying to twist the lock. Ain't nobody letting me out.
We might have to try to unlock it now because he moved the stuff out the way.
They don't look prepared to leave at all.
She said her mom in there. Okay. Okay. So, you might want to get dressed. We are here to do an eviction. The homeowner wants possession of his property back.
Where he at?
He over there somewhere. He on the side. Is your mama woke? Is she?
Yes.
Okay.
What I'm not getting is, we went through all of this. When the first time we went to court, the second time my mama went to court, wasn't nobody at court. So what's going on?
He was at court.
He wasn't. My mama.
There he go. There go the homeowner.
Who?
Mr. Sidney.
Who is that?
That's the homeowner. That's the homeowner.
The person that owns this is Mr. Parham.
That's who I'm talking about, Mr. Sidney.
Who? See what I'm talking about? We don't know nothing, but we get put out.
Hello? Hello? Damn, what a light said. Hello? It's too dark in here for me. Okay, let's see. We finally made entrance inside of the house. Hello, Mom. Which room are you in? Hello? Okay, okay. Okay. Okay.
Well, they got
I'm
some
going to give you a
boxes,
few minutes, but y'all have to come out.
but y'all gonna have to go. Lord have mercy. This is crazy.
Look, baby, I can't see. Come. This thing. Okay, I had to cut the lights on. So we made contact. I'm going to give them a chance to get dressed. But this is what we got to remove. This is a 2-bedroom duplex.
Well, it don't look like they have a whole lot of stuff in there, so I guess it wouldn't be a whole lot to remove. Oh my God.
I'm finna get irritated, bro. I swear to God. Then y'all doing this cold. It's cold outside.
That ain't got nothing to do with
It
me.
It do.
How you think he felt and he ain't got no rent money? How you think?
Oh, we been in here. If he really wanted his rent money that bad, it wouldn't have been this problem.
I wouldn't be here if we didn't have a problem.
What you mean if he wanted? Did y'all pay him? If he wanted his rent money, it wouldn't have been a problem. Did y'all pay? Well, I don't understand. And then get an attitude like that's gonna make a difference. If he really wanted it, he shouldn't. I mean, you're renting a place too. He's renting to you. So what you mean if he really wanted his rent money? No, if you pay rent on time and you have a lease, you're just supposed to pay your rent. It shouldn't be an issue. If you had paid the rent, then he couldn't legally remove you. I guess they would still, if they just, because this is what people don't realize, depending on the state that you're in, if you are renting to people, right, and they sign the lease, you could take your property back at any time you want, but you would have to give them notice, give them a time frame, right? So if they have a year lease, you could say, hey, next year I'm no longer leasing the property, but you're going to have time to get out. I'm letting you know ahead of time, put it in writing, you hand it to them and let them know that, hey, you're selling your property. Cause a lot of people sometimes sell their properties. And so you have to let the tenants know that you're selling the property and you give them time to prepare to move because you're selling the property. So you give them fair notice, right? And you sell your property, but you still got to pay your rent for the duration of your lease. Because that's the time that you're going to be there. And when your lease is up, the owner says, I'm selling my property. Then you have to find a new place to stay. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't like about renting. Because you could rent a nice place that you like. And you could have been in that place for years. And you don't plan on moving or leaving. But then if that owner wants to sell, then you got to find a new place to live. This is why we would rather own. Because, we own it and we don't have to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I don't like about renting, especially if you rent a house or a place that you like and you want to just, stay there. They could up and want to sell the place and you have to move. I've seen situations of people who had to move and they love their place, but they had to go because they don't own it and he wants to sell it. So yeah, for whatever reason, like if you are paying your bills, this wouldn't be an issue. Child. And this is the daughter, and she said her mother just was like, let me get dressed. But the daughter is going to try to raise hell as if that's going to make these people let y'all stay. Child.
Oh my God.
Let's continue.
So it's a problem. He don't even want y'all money at this point. He just want his house back.
Oh, that is irritating. They not doing this in the cold, bro. How would you feel?
How you think he feel
like
if he ain't got no
money? It ain't like
he ain't got it.
Told us nothing.
So
when my mama went to court, ain't nobody give her no information. What you talking about?
So
ain't nobody give her no number, no contact information, no email, no nothing. Ain't nobody let her know nothing, but y'all want to put us out.
Someone once said, ignorance of the law doesn't give you an excuse to break it.
Bro, I'm getting irritated, cuz like this shit so weak, and then it's early in the morning. It's early in the morning. It's 10-something. It's snowing outside. It's cold. How would you feel if it was you?
how do you think the homeowner feel?
What arguing? How would you feel if it was you? Okay then.
Baby, if this isn't a level of entitlement, I don't know what it is. How can you be so oblivious to what's happening and so entitled to other people's stuff? This is not a free world. Everybody got to pay to live. Everybody got to pay to live somewhere. You got to pay to eat. You got to pay for every damn thing. So why do certain people just think that they get a pass, that you could just do whatever and people just supposed to accept that? And they're just supposed to make provisions for you all the time. The fact that they've been in there for 2 years is what the man said. Already has proven that they've given you provisions over provisions, that they've allowed you to be there for 2 years and not pay any rent. It's just mind-boggling to me how people just think somebody owes them something. They're supposed to just allow you to live free when everybody else have to pay. It's insanity, y'all. I swear it's insanity. It really is. Let's continue.
How would you feel with your mom? How would you feel with your grandma? Yeah, put out. Ain't like she can't pay the money.
He never received any money. That's the problem.
Irritating. But y'all don't want to understand, but y'all want to put somebody out.
He ain't received no money all year.
Like, bro, like my mama said.
It's not fair to him. He still have financial obligations. Even though he don't receive any payments from y'all, he still is held liable by the bank to make payments. Even though he don't receive a payment from y'all, he's still got to get paid.
Okay, I understand that, but who fault is
I don't-
we don't know nothing. That's
So-
what I'm not getting. It's not like y'all keep saying it's his obligation. I understand that, but we don't know nothing. That's what y'all not getting.
Nothing has been received. The homeowner desperately wants his property back. Ain't nothing I can do. It's over with. Y'all can't do nothing but put y'all clothes on and just come out. I'm sorry. Ain't nothing I can do. Everything is court ordered. The judge signed off on it. So ain't nothing I can do. I can't stop it. I can't do anything.
And she keeps saying she's irritated as F. Girl,
So-
what is this gonna do, girl? You gonna take your irritated ass out
Ma'am.
the house? That's it. I mean, what you being irritated gonna do? Nothing. You still gotta go.
Do you have any funds to move?
I'm not taking, trust me, I'm not taking none of this out on you. All this right here was I had went to court on December the 3rd. I went to court, I went down there.
I got, Mr. Johnson said he'll put you in the house today if you got $2,800 today. That's why I asked, do you have any funds?
I got funds, but I'm not finna give him my money.
Not him. This somebody totally different.
I'm good. And I didn't sit up here and not live in this damn house with all these damn problems in here.
Well,
Can I please just come out and get somebody to get my baby?
I want. If I had a problem in a property, I wouldn't stay inside of a property where I got a problem.
Ma'am, I tried to beg Mr. Pye in the 15th apartment. I had to beg him. I'm good.
I wouldn't stay somewhere where I ain't satisfied though. I wouldn't.
On the way.
But why? Okay, so you've been having problems. This is a common scenario. This is what everybody say when they getting put out. So you can't believe that because you're having issues in a property that you're paying rent, that it's okay for you not to pay rent because the issues persist. What you're supposed to do is, alarm the owner of the problems, file a complaint. You do your due diligence to make sure that he's held liable or responsible for the issues that you're having. There's a way to go about it. There's a procedure that you have to follow in order to get your complaints heard and get them met. But not paying your rent is not going to fix that, because he can certainly just turn around and evict you, as we're seeing now. So a lot of people get that misconstrued. They think that, oh, if you're not fixing anything in here, I'm just not going to pay my rent. Then you're going to just be out of a place to stay. No, there are proper channels that you must, go through in order for him to make sure that the property is livable and that is sufficient for y'all to live there. That's all. You have to make a complaint, and you have to file it or take him to court. Do whatever you have to do to make sure that he's handling his end of the bargain. But if you decide you're not going to pay, then now you're forfeiting your obligation. And so now you have no leverage. Now he can just put you out and don't have to do anything. And he can just get another tenant in there and fix it then. But not paying your rent is not the fix for that problem. Let's continue.
But the only reason why I stayed here because I didn't have no fucking work else to go.
No problems out here. Y'all act like y'all just too goody shoes. That's irritating.
No, this not personal. This is not personal. No, it's this business. This business. I don't know you. I don't know her. Listen here. You need to calm down. Listen, you know what? You gonna make the situation a whole lot worse, because
I don't care. And I want y'all to know that. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I was just trying to explain it to her, but I don't do good with disrespect. I wouldn't dare help nobody open their mouth and disrespect me and call me anything when I'm here providing a service. I don't know nobody personally. This business for me. Once you disrespect me, the help is gone. It's finished. Ain't no help offered, period. Nobody can't live nowhere for free. It's not fair to the homeowner.
It's right. Damn. Well, they had some boxes packed, so they was expecting this.
I am. But this the type of stuff that I go through when I'm out in the field. And y'all don't understand. A lot of times I don't show it, but I'm glad that I went live, and I was live today for y'all to see live in color what I go through. What I go through. This type of stuff I go through. See, I do this to protect myself, protect my company, and protect my crew. It's needed. Because y'all don't understand what I have to go through being out here. My job is very dangerous. I'm here to provide a service. I don't know anybody personally. I'm going to end my live, y'all. I'm finna end my live right quick. And, yeah. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. Y'all just don't never see this side. Everybody grown. And everybody know what's going on. It take a long time before I make it to a property. When it get in my hand, it's really bad. They have plenty of opportunities. They got rent assistance going on to help people, everybody, all the time. Right. CSA, the people downtown. This business is nothing personal. I don't know nobody. I'm here providing a service. You understand? The disrespect, they cut all it out.
I couldn't tolerate the disrespect either. It's like you get mad at the person that's there to do a job. But like she said, they had plenty of opportunities to get some help or rental assistance or other things that could have, prevented this, because the only reason they're in the situation is because they didn't pay their rent. Be mad at yourselves because y'all didn't come up with that rent and you waited too long and you thought you were going to get a pass and you didn't think that these people were going to kick you out. And now that day is coming, now you pissed off. That's just what it is. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below of this video. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Y'all hype the video up. Hype the video up and like the video as well. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comments below. I definitely want to hear what y'all got to say. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.